Yeah. So if you guys notice, now these people canceled the whole Christmas situation. You know, like when Muslims try to take over, there is always the light, like the actual, what you guys call the Christ, the Christos energy, and the, you know, and the Atmos and all. It only manifests through the truth. You can't fake a report and fake DNA and steal a tampon and like agony. No, you can't. So if you don't know how to attain me, you can't just play me in parallel. However, now they canceled the whole Christmas thing on the planet, if you don't notice. I mean, if till 2025, your dream of all people was like to have baby Jesus with blue eyes, now call it Aurora, say Jesus was a woman, and you get a tranny called Hamed Nasrallah, who his whole life in Shasta, everyone makes fun of it. I stayed in Lock Castle, it got kicked out. It started to fuck all the regging cops, started to like be a very, very cheap fucking salesperson of drugs. He was like going around town sucking off cops, and then they would just they would ignore him. But what he does to force them into submission, he shoots them, then sucks their dick, wakes them up and programs them that he was on a UFO and he's on a mission, and he was never on a UFO. So he started to make a complete fool of himself over there. Everyone in Shasta detests him. But here they're all like Bible Belt people, and like they have Ohio and like Louisiana because he's buddies with Aaron. And they've programmed a lot of cops together because they do crimes together. Aaron and Amber, like they'll rape children together, they'll kill animals, they'll sacrifice babies, humans, they'll just like kill people, kill old people to just fuck a corpse, to pretend, you know, that they've been in the grave like me, to pretend that they've been on a UFO. They went as far as bringing, you know, my ET team from Dallas and making them into AIs just to pretend that they fuck with aliens. They made them into like télécommandés, you know, like just to make them move. So there are actual jokes. Like if you're a real starseed, you know what it means, like the dark cabals, the powers that aren't. Those are them. Now they're pretending that they're on mission and they're Aurora. As soon as I said Aurora and Shasta, they kicked me the fuck out. Because they didn't want my UFO. They forced me into Shasta and to cut cords with my UFO to never return again, send it to the void. Because they're anti-UFO, all these people. They pretend only like to play cool. However, their levels of intelligence are really low in the sense of like Crystal Cordoba say they stole my appendix for it, and Dina tabrawi, that fucking illegal, and they stole my like ovary for it. Mia Saddy, they stole my lungs for it. It like always fucking coughs and stuff like that. They're disgusting. If you take more of me, you know how deregulated these people are. They can't drive well. They always get arrested. They shoot. They're like liars. If you guys put more of me into unworthy people who's never been through faster than the speed of sound, faster than the atmosphere, who's never done what I did, they can't handle it. Plus now they're way more unworthy than before. Before they were children. Now their bodies are not going to be able to incorporate my levels. You people on this planet now are retarded to levels that are beyond expressible. Because since 2017, we offered you the chance. But you took Astanunka from Iran because you're all subservient to him. You're all under a terrorist who murdered me, and now he lied at court twice about me. And he's not gonna retaliate. He always keeps his prostitutes calling more cops, lying to more cops, because there's like innocent cops that don't know all that. Then once an innocent cop bites, takes the bait, if he arrests me, then after you're done arresting me, you will walk out, they will shoot you, suck your dick, and program you immediately. I honestly really recommend when these people start to call you about the Aurora topic, don't. If they tell you Dina tabrawi, and they say it's me, because when I tell you guys where they are, they always shoot you and murder you. Me, I cry. these two cops who came, they saw me devastatingly crying. They couldn't cop me because for people to catch people, you have to have a minimum of a frequency to be able to put a person in a cop car. You can't just take a lady you know is innocent, you know just was raped, you know they've never held a gun at anyone before, you know they've never stolen, you know they've never done anything besides be abused, be placed guns by force in my hand when I'm sleeping, they poison all my food now. I had one bite, I have a terrible headache, and they get joy out of it. They start to fuck harder, do more cocaine, LSD, whatever they do, fuck a lot. Then as soon as I sleep, they go underground with like very expensive clothing that they stole from me, my account, instead of putting money into mission. Then they drown kids in Gaza because they keep raping kids. You know, they are actual felons. And, you know, I can only pray that you make the right decision as a community and a planet. Because, you know, the next innocent cop that's going to come, then he's going to get shot. Then now already Aaron is like all the way programmed. Like he already was prone to being abnormal when he was a child. You know, as a chick, he was really like very strange. We never got along. He was a magician, a witch. He wasn't a good kid. She was just possessed, like not a good kid. And then she started to fuck with the nasrallahs. And then they made a pact that they're going to make them, Nasr means victory, Allah means of their God. They made a pact with him that they will give him the position of their God. If he turns around, you know, Christ light, his sister, Aurora, DNA, truth, Jesus would never, ever, like, if you tell Jesus, hey, go fuck a tranny, pretend that they're your sister, he would go, get behind me, Satan. He would go, you know, don't touch my robe. You know, they know the rules of, you know, piety, of divinity. These people are Negroes. They'll come in here, they'll wear my stuff, they start to fuck on porn, to then pretend I did that and I'm schizophrenic and I forget. I don't fuck on porn. My pussy is so hurt that it's like tight closed now. I can't even wear a tampon. I'm so hurt because all they do is rape me obliviously, come in a condom, then impregnate a tranny up their anus, and then the tranny will pretend they're mother of new creation to totally spread misogyny codes all over the place. And it's sad for me to watch all these women fall to prey to these people just because they'll give them crack cocaine and like a dick of like a cool Arab guy, Aran or Shafa or like Karim. You know, you're better than that if you're an American. You're just despicable and very, very honestly sad to me. And you think that you're in competition with me. I don't even want to fuck them. I never would. I don't even want to chill with them. They're low lives to me. They've been poisoning me since the day I was born.